Good morning, everyone. Sorry for the technical difficulties, so I'm going to start again. Um, Welcome to this session about digital transformation and how to do it the right way. Before I get into digital transformation, I wanted to talk about some business goals. What usually are the business goals? Businesses are there to make money for their shareholders, be that private enterprises or public companies. The objective is the same: make money for shareholders, deliver perceived value to the customers. In a business, you can't make money if you can't deliver perceived value to the customers. If there are no customers that are buying your product, you cannot really make money. So you have to make sure that you deliver perceived value to the customers. Also, you are going to have employees in the organizations. You need to make sure that you provide meaningful work for your employees. You have to assure that they do have work that they enjoy, as well as you need to contribute to the improved quality of community life, so overall society benefits from the businesses. So businesses are really integrated part of the community and society. So really, a business's excellence requires is flawless execution of work from suppliers all the way to the customers. Flawless execution. However, today's business reality is that change is inevitable. Everything around us is changing, and it's occurring at an accelerated pace. Time has become a new competitive domain. First to market wins the market. Things like that are happening around us. Adding to that, we have global markets. Well, that has an upside to it, which means that your businesses have global opportunities. You have global reach. You can sell your products and services globally. Can market your products and services globally. However, the flip side of the coin is that you have global competition as well. So you have to compete globally as well. And finally, because of the internet, because of the information out there in the cyberspace, customers' expectation of quality has improved significantly. So customers do expect quality and they demand that from their customers. Their knowledge has improved. Knowledge about the quality of their products has improved significantly. So given in all those demands that businesses face today, the key industrial challenges, if you go onto the internet and search for surveys or blogs where people talk about.
This is not clear voice. Do you want to use the mic?
Okay. Let me try and use mic because some people are saying that the voice is not clear. So let me see if voice gets clearer by utilizing a microphone. Hopefully that is helping. And please text if my voice is clearer. So what I was talking about is today's key industrial challenges. These three come at the top, maybe in different orders, but pretty much every survey out there talks about manual handling and safety being one of their top priorities. Skilled labor shortage, another really top priorities or really big challenge that they are facing. Plus, staying relevant in a changing world. How do they stay relevant in today's changing world? That's another big challenge that businesses are facing out there in today's market. Now, I want to bring to your attention a couple of mature industries and see what they did and how they dealt with those challenges. The first example I want to take you to is auto manufacturing. If you look at these four pictures that I have shown, the top left one on the screen, where it's an assembly line for automotives, and you see that on each car there are 4 or 5 people working on each assembly bay. Moving forward on the top right side, you see that there is a mobile assembly line, and on each alternate bay there is one person that is working, assisted by robotics and automation. Now, bottom left side is again an assembly line, and you see the basic robots, but no human beings. All the tasks in this assembly line for auto manufacturing is performed by cars, by robots. On the bottom side, you see modern robots with multiple functionalities, multiple functional arms, and conducting multiple tasks simultaneously in an assembly line of the manufacturing, adding to the assembly speed. Let's move on to telecommunication. Has advanced significantly and actually has is the industry that has made digital transformation possible, or helps businesses get into digital transformation. It started with simple telegram, which required Morse code typing skills and expertise, Morse code which are not required anymore anywhere. We moved into telephones. Telephones required exchanges for long distance calls. You can see the picture at the bottom left. But today's modern telephones have ever thought about calling an exchange? Rarely. Most of the tasks you can do from the palm of your hand or on your wrist, even through these projection type of telephones that I'm showing on the screen. So these industries really advance things through automation and digital transformation. Well, let's talk about digital transformation. Here are some few facts that are recently published. The Business Today on January 2nd, 2018, about a year ago, published this survey saying that 50% of robotic automation projects fail. Forbes magazine on September 30, 2019, it's just last year, they published that survey that 70% of digital transformation projects fail. And you wonder why. Well, Bill Gates kind of has figured it out in his 2 rules of automation, and I add to it digital transformation as well. The first rule of any technology used in business is that automation applied to an efficient operation will magnify the efficiency of that operation. So if you have really efficient processes and you apply automation or digital transformation to those processes, the efficiency will magnify and will be enhanced because of the speed of the technology. However, the second rule, or the flip rule of the same thing, is that automation applied to an inefficient operation, automation and digital transformation applied to an inefficient operation will magnify the inefficiency as well. So if you have inefficiencies, chaos built into your processes, you transform them or you automate them and digitally transform them, what happens? Those inefficiencies get magnified, leading to a much faster chaos. So what really is this digital transformation? Digital transformation refers to converting processes, activities, models to meet digital economy requirements until the company is fully networked digital organization. What that requires is building an intelligent system where your customers are integrated with your system, employees are engaged and trained, your business processes are extremely efficient and optimized, and you are producing breakthrough product performance from your systems. In order to develop such intelligent system, what you need is a knowledge based business strategy where voice of the customers that you intend to serve drive your strategic business plan. And strategic business plans must drive business objectives. Okay, what this is our strategy, and that is the objective that we will need to meet. Business objectives will require business measures that you need to monitor to track your progress towards those objectives and meeting your business strategic business plan. And those measures could be in the form of something that is related to customer requirement. For example, uh, customer satisfaction rating, and or repeat business from the customers. Similarly, there could be financial uh, measures that could relate to stock prices, that could relate to profit levels, and so on and so forth. And then you have to have some measures related to employee satisfaction rating, or turnover rate, and so on and so forth. These will become your business scorecard. But addition to that, there are internal business processes where you need to define what your value stream is, what your process flow is, and you need to also develop business process measures. And those things will then dictate your process scorecard. So you have business scorecard and the process scorecard that will help you track your progress towards your business strategy and meeting the voice of customers. Now, these process measures that you institute, they will prioritize your product or process improvement projects. You select those projects for performance improvement, you define the baseline, you measure the performance of the process, the current performance, you analyze the root causes that of inefficiencies or inconsistencies, and then you find ways and means to improve the project. This is what Lean Six Sigma tools help you do. And then a lot of time what happens is that we are so happy about our success after the improvements that we forget to institute controls in place. So the controls is extremely important to maintain and sustain the gain you have made in your improvement efforts. So you put those controls in place and you move on to next project selection until the whole business is extremely efficient at the Six Sigma level, and your business processes don't require further improvement. That's really the goal of Lean Six Sigma. So what Six Sigma really helps you do is helps you understand, develop that knowledge uh, about your business processes to the extent that where you can relate the output of your processes or business, maybe a product, maybe a service, to uh, to help and relate that output to all the inputs that it requires to deliver that product or service. Or in other words, it helps you understand the functionality. What is y is equal to fx, meaning the output is function of all the inputs that touch your process, so that you have a mathematical equation that you can solve whenever the problems occur, and of course, solve those problems and can identify them easily before they can cause damage. So really, Lean Six Sigma is a combination of Lean tools and Six Sigma tools. What Lean does is it addresses the waste in your business processes, which means it addresses the speed of your processes, the wait time, the delays, the inaccuracies, the inefficiencies and inconsistencies are addressed by Lean. While Six Sigma weeds out, or Six Sigma takes out variation from your processes. It helps you reduce variation, increase accuracy of your business processes, and of course, increases the quality of your processes. The combination of the two uh, provides you faster, more accurate business processes. So, how does Lean Six Sigma help you do that? Let me address that on this slide. If you look at this vertical line on the left side of the screen, and if that represents the price that you can charge to your customers, or is the value that market is willing to support for your service or product, then if you want to stay in business, you have two components that should match this. That is, you have a total cost to produce the product or provide that service that you as a business will have to incur. On top of that, you need to add profits. And the combination of the two either has to be lower than the bar on the left, or at the most match that bar on the left, that you can stay in business and meet the market demand. However, what we can do, if you look at it more critically, you can see that there are two components to the cost that your business incurs to produce the product or services. The number one cost is the theoretical cost of doing things correctly the first time, which means that everything happens as it's supposed to happen without any delays in between, without any errors. And that is your theoretical cost of doing things correctly the first time. Added to that is the cost of poor quality. Everything that you have to repeat, every mistake that you have to correct, every delay that happens in between, every scrap that you produce through your business processes add to the waste. And then on top of that, you have to add your profits. So what Lean Six Sigma helps you do is it helps you address both of the bottom components of your business to help you improve your profitability. So it provides you some basic tools to address the delays, the errors, mistakes that you make, and it also helps you. It provides you tools to find new and innovative ways of doing things more efficiently at a lower cost in a much faster time, reducing the theoretical cost of doing things correctly. So it tries to help you at both ends, resulting in a world-class capability, process capability, driving world-class quality. So you become extremely competitive in the marketplace. You are competing both on price, on time, uh, as well as on quality, because you produce higher quality products at a much lower cost and at a much faster speed than anybody else can do in the marketplace, because you're not making errors, you're not causing delays, and you don't have scrap in your processing. So a journey of Lean Six Sigma and all the way to digital transformation is depicted in these slides. You have to have a phased approach where you improve the business efficiencies, business process efficiencies, before you embark onto an automation or digital transformation project. You start with basic tools, Lean and Lean Six Sigma tools. You go into more advanced DMAIC tools where you use design of experiments to try and optimize. And if you see that the cost of quality continues to go down until you hit a DMAIC barrier, as we call it. Beyond that, you go and apply design for Lean Six Sigma so that now quality is embedded into the design of the product all the way where your systems are so efficient that they are producing Six Sigma quality, meaning only two parts defective in a billion, 1 billion opportunities. And that is where when you transform them digitally, or you apply both automation and digital transformation to your business processes, these efficiencies now are enhanced and magnified significantly so that your business really start to produce a competition in the marketplace and top quality in the world. So outcomes of a Lean Six Sigma initiatives are improved products and service quality because your costs are reduced. You have less rework, less scrap. Your productivity is improved. Your cycle times are reduced. Your throughput has improved. And the consequence of that is that you capture more markets because now you are competitive in the marketplace on your price, on your time to market, on your quality of the products. You are competing in all those domains because you have better quality and low cost. So since you can capture more market, you can provide more and more jobs. So overall society benefits from your businesses. So what we do at SRA Academy, our Lean Six Sigma training programs enables breakthrough improvements, which means that a minimum of 30% improvement over the baseline per project is required for your green belt certification, and for black belt certification it is minimum 50% improvement. Our programs are kept statistically simple. It requires for green belts only a high school diploma to succeed. This is how simple our training programs are. So why should one embark? As I have already mentioned, that you really need to improve the efficiency of your performance, process performance, and quality of your products before you can embark on your automation and digital transformation journey. Lean Six Sigma is universal. Its skills can be used in any business. It enhances the productivity. It builds internal expertise. It provides you tools for automation that support machine learning and artificial intelligence, and it speaks the language of quality. It's in demand all over the world, and it prepares your organization for a very successful digital transformation. So I have now a little bit of time for questions, if there are any.
There's one question. Um, it says,
Yes, the one question was there, can you apply Lean Six Sigma to all professions? Absolutely, anywhere. People have tried to uh, find matches in marriage using Lean Six Sigma so that problems don't arise later on. People have utilized Lean Six Sigma, and the case studies have been published. You can just Google them to buying a house, their first family house, because they didn't want to make any mistakes. That's how um, universal Lean Six Sigma is. And thank you for that question, Pankaj. That's it. Okay, thank you very much for joining me in this session. and hope to see you in our future sessions as well. And we will advertise them on the website, sraacademy.ca. Please look at the bottom of your screen. There is a rolling banner. We have a Lean Six Sigma training, champions training coming up at University of Toronto in Mississauga on March 30th and 31st. And there is an early bird discount right now available, 30% off the regular price, which is very good. So please go ahead and see if you can sign up for those. Thank you. Visit us at sraacademy.ca. Bye bye.